Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time, feeling awesome. Guys, I have a question. What even is main character energy? I wonder, really. First, I was wondering whether, would you watch a movie or a series in which the main character is always sitting around being stagnant, always having their phone in their hand, being on social media, scrolling up and down, and just feeling like, I deserve better, but life is not treating me right? Obviously not. You're gonna watch a movie or series of a character in which they have their life in their hand. They take accountability for whatever that is in their life, and when you compare them with their first episode and their last one, you compare them, you see a huge change. And that's the beauty of main character energy. Developing every day, improving every day because you take action, you take accountability. And first, it might sound funny, but I actually noticed some patterns and some superheroes that I'm gonna learn, which you know, especially from childhood. Ben 10, Spider Man, Batman. These three. First main thing is that have you seen Batman in his costume? When he's in his costume, well, he does save the world. But when he's in his human costume, would you see him go, "Hey, what's up? Did you know I'm Batman? I save life. I save people's lives. I save the world." Or Spider-Man when he's in his normal form being like, "Hey, guys, did you see that cool Spider-Man hero? That's me. I did all those stuff." No, he didn't even tell his parents about it. And what's so important about it is that superheroes wouldn't waste their time on talking about what has no point in it. And in fact, when you talk about such a thing of what you're doing with anyone, your brain would release some sort of dopamine that would stop you from doing it. So one of the main important things about superheroes is that they do it in silence. They wouldn't do it for people's validations. They wouldn't do it for people's attention. They don't even seek it or need it. And they always feel enough with themselves. They love themselves. Now, the second and my most favorite thing about them is that superheroes or main characters in general always turn obstacles into opportunities. Like, for example, you've definitely noticed in Benton season 1, if you've watched it, whenever he wanted to turn into a big beast alien, he turned into a tiny little one, right? He does go, "Oh man, why I got unlucky again," but it's just gonna be for 1 second. And then he makes sure that he turns that obstacle into the best opportunity that ever was. And he would definitely do the task even better than when he was a beast. And that's what is so beautiful about main characters. If you notice in their cartoons, things don't go well all the time. Many things happen, but they still do the thing. They wouldn't just sit around and be like, "Life betrayed me. Life was supposed to be on my side. Life doesn't want me to do it. I'm not meant to do it. You know what? I quit." No. Superheroes don't say that. Main characters don't say that. And it's not about cartoons, it's about life. Two, be able to be present in life and have that magnificent main character energy within yourself and actually feel it. You gotta see life as what it is. I say it again. You gotta see life as what it is, not as what you want it to be, not as the picture you have of it in your head, and not as anything else, just as what it is. Not as what it was, not as what you want it to be, as what it is. The past is past. Maybe it repeats itself, but you never know. If you think like the past is always going to repeat itself, then you will always see the repetitive patterns of past and you will never see the new things about life. If you look at life as a cruel thing, yes, you will see every single cruel thing that there is. But well, Life is not always too good and life is not always too bad. In fact, life is not. Life just is. We humans give it those labels of good, bad, and that's why we get stressed. That's why we get anxious. That's why we can't take action. That's why we get disappointed and we quit at the end. Because we have a different picture of life in our head that when life just is, we will like, life? This was not our plan. Life would laugh at you if it could, like be like, "What are you crazy or something? Why are you too delusional?" Because just as if you look at life as a cruel thing, you will see it more cruel and you won't see the happy parts. Even when you look at life as a too happy thing, it's true. It's good to look at it as a good thing and happy thing, but too much of it is destructive and self-sabotaging because life, sooner or later, will throw something at you. It doesn't mean to be at you, it's just trying to teach you a lesson. If everything is going to be alright, if you're going to be always comfortable, of course you're not going to grow. So when you say, I want to develop, I want to level up, life will throw something at you like, hey, take it. This is your new opportunity. Show me how what you got. And then you'll be like, life, you were supposed to be good. You were always happy. You were rainbows. You were sunshine. What happened? And this happens because you have a different picture in your head of life than what it actually is. So, one of the most important factors about it is to let go of all those pictures. Just leave life as it is. That's when you can catch opportunities. That's when you can learn lessons. That's when you can leave it as what it is. That's when you can have healthy communications, healthy relationships. That's when you can be your best in every moment, in everything. And one other important thing that I noticed in main characters, superheroes, and everything is that they wouldn't waste their energy on things that they don't need. If you pay attention, you would see that they have a small circle of people around them, right? For example, Mountain does have his friends, but most of the time he's with his cousin or his grandpa. And that's actually when he developed, right? That's when he reached a new level of his life. It's because he surrounded himself with people who can add to his value, who can help him level up. It's really important. We don't need to be friends with everybody. We don't need to spend our energy on talking to everybody, on going to everywhere. We gotta know the value of our energy and act like it. A main character would not waste their energy overthinking something, talking about something that doesn't matter. They have more important things to do, right? So, yes, number one thing that I said about, talked about in terms of main character energy is to always stay silent as much as possible. You don't need to tell people things to validate you, to give you attention. You have attention for yourself and you get it when you love yourself. Second one was transmuting obstacles into opportunities, like boom, which is just so beautiful and so amazing. And that can happen when you do the third thing, be present. Being present means to look at life as what it is. And what always helps me in terms to do this is that I always ask myself, like I have it written on my whiteboard in my room. I always ask myself, what is my relationship with the present moment? Whenever I feel like I'm resisting it, that's when I know that I had some picture in my head of it, that now that life is showing its true side to me, I'm just resisting it. So, this question, what is my relationship with the present moment, can definitely help you a lot to come just back to the present moment and realize that you were resisting it. And once you realize it, you can see life as what it is, and it's just so beautiful. And the last one was to not waste your energy on things that won't add anything to you, on things that would even make you go lower, become lower, but give your energy and time to things that actually help you even level up better. So, yeah, this main character energy is so fun to talk about. I just love it. I hope it helps you. find it as well and radiate it, and people are also gonna like you even more, trust me. But don't do it for people, do it for yourself, for your own well-being, and become that cool main character of your life, because this is your life, you're the main character, so live like it. Thank you so much for all the love and support, it's just amazing. Thank you for the time that you put here, and yes, I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Mwah.